Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I am Adam McCullough. We are back, and this is kind of like your morning news type thing. Gazette. I haven't got any newspapers today. I don't want to go through the newspapers after Manchester United have been slapped up by Brighton and Hove Albion. Yeah, we got slapped up by Brighton. Every time you think, can this season get any worse? It gets worse. And thankfully there's only one game left to go, but I'm not going to hold my breath on it. Potentially getting worse again there, because Manchester United have been poor. The players have checked out a long time ago. There's one or two players that you feel sorry for, but apart from that, there's not many more. And you know, those are your usual suspects: David De Gea, Cristiano Ronaldo. But I thought Cristiano Ronaldo was poor against Brighton as well. Especially, you know, I remember the first half, there was a few passes that were short or just not good enough and just went out of play. And you were thinking, that's unlike him, because in recent weeks he's been in good form. And again, showing you I know we had Cavani on the bench this time, but we've been missing Anthony Martial, missing Mason Greenwood from the team. I'm not saying that I miss him, you know. But you look at those things and you think, we're short on strikers. We haven't been able to chop and change and replace Cristiano Ronaldo in and out of the team, and we've not even been in a position to do that. We haven't been winning games, we haven't been having any confidence, and Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly showing that he's not going to be able to play week in, week out, no matter who he is. We saw that run of games where he was just playing 90 minutes every week, and I think he scored 1 in 11 games in that period of time. We need to rest him as well. He was poor as well against Brighton, but it's just shocking from back to front defensively. And look, I've criticised Harry Maguire a lot this season for his performances, and I don't think he should be Man United captain. But no matter who plays in defence, we play poorly in defence. It's so disjointed, so disorganised. And I suppose, look, I think Ralph Rangnick's been a breath of fresh air for Manchester United when he's been speaking off the pitch and he's been saying what we need to do and kind of bringing a little bit of realism to the situation. Fortunately, he's in a situation where he can do that. If you're Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, and you're in the job permanently, it's more difficult for you to do things like that. Now, I'm not saying some of them didn't do, but it makes your job more difficult when you're sticking around, or the plan is to be sticking around as a permanent manager. Ralph Rangnick can kind of come in and go, this is crap, this is crap. He can just assess the situation. But the problem is, I don't think he's really got it right as the manager of the team, because we brought in a director of football as our manager, haven't we? Which kind of sums up Manchester United. Now, again, it's not Ralph Rangnick's fault either. I'm not blaming everything on him. But Manchester United's form at the minute, you're looking around and you're thinking, yes, this team needs improvement. But when you look at some of the results we've got, it's been abysmal. It's been abysmal. And you shouldn't need 5-6 new players with the squad that we have to beat some of these teams we've been dropping points to. And it just shows a lack of desire, a lack of commitment, a lack of cohesion, the lack of a dressing room. You know what I mean? Like, it shows. And I think there'll be a lot of stories that come out about this dressing room and what's gone on in the last 6 to 9 months. And Ten Hag's got a huge job on his hands. You heard the away fans at the ground, and hats off to them for travelling and all that kind of stuff. And when it's a long trip to Brighton and you've got nothing to play for, the team's playing crap, you could predict the performance like that, and to travel down and to be vocal in their support. And then obviously they did sing as well, "You're not fit to wear the shirt," which, bang on. And Bruno Fernandes has agreed with that as well. He was asked about the chanting of "You're not fit to wear the shirt," and he said, "I include myself in that. What we did today, what I did today was not good enough to be in a Man United shirt, and I accept it." The trouble is, we've heard too much words. We need action. Now, Bruno Fernandes, again, I think he's been as poor as many in this last 6 to 9 months. He's someone that I'm actually looking forward to seeing under Erik Ten Hag. Now, there's not a lot of players at Man United that you think, oh, Ten Hag can probably do something with them. But I think Bruno Fernandes is one of those. And we just need this season. Just wrap this season up now, please. We've got to drag it on a little bit. We've got We've got to wait for next week's games to pass us, and then we've got the May the 22nd is my birthday. It feels like a birthday present to just be putting me out of my misery at the moment and just ending this season. But who knows? That misery is probably going to be prolonged as Liverpool play Real Madrid the week after in the Champions League final. Oh my God, this is just horrible times to be a Man United fan, isn't it? Horrible, horrible times. And it was confirmed yesterday that Arsenal will finish above Man United. I'm sure you've seen my comments that were on the kickoff floated about. When I said those comments, yeah, I think we could all expect Manchester United to do better than they have done. Do you know what I mean? Okay, maybe not beat some of the big teams and stuff like that, and maybe our form would have been bad, but you'd expect a few more wins in there against the Watfords and the Evertons of this world. And I was wrong. I paid up on my I can't remember how the bet came about, but I paid up on that yesterday, and Manchester United have finished below Arsenal, and it just again shows you, because this isn't a great Arsenal side, is it? They've obviously been a lot better this season, and I think they do deserve some credit, some of their younger players. But again, you look at Manchester United, and to see some of the teams that are above us, you have to be doing better. You have to be doing better. And just roll on Erik ten Hag's reign, please, because this is rubbish. And for all we know, we might bring in 3-4 signings. We might let go. If we know there's going to be about 5, 6, 7 players that leave, bring in a few from the academy. Is much going to change quickly? We've got to hope Erik ten Hag can get to work quickly, because, as we know, working with this board and working with these owners is like having one hand tied behind your back. But fingers crossed he's the man to do it, because all United fans at the moment are just flat, ain't we? I was numb yesterday to that. The goals were going in and I was just sat there like, another Brighton goal. Carried on eating. Like, it didn't make me flinch. It didn't shock me. It didn't surprise me. And I think that's the worst thing of all for Man United fans, is that us being so spineless is so predictable. And where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Who knows? But remember, we will be covering it all here on Stretford Paddock. Make sure you're liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, all that jazz as well. Get your thoughts in the comments below. As we said, one more game left of this season on May the 22nd, away to Crystal Palace. And then Manchester United start looking ahead to the Erik ten Hag era. A busy summer. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of transfer rumours, a little bit of transfer action, the pre-season tour, which we as a channel will be out there. Myself, Jay, Joe. Fortunately, Steve's not making it out there with us, but we will still have a good time. So if you're out at any of the pre-season games, let us know, and hopefully we'll be looking forward to a little bit more positivity around United, because I hate this crap. I want to get back to being deluded and saying 21 is coming. See you later.